Have you ever wondered how to raise goats? It's a question more and more people are asking as they discover the many benefits these versatile animals can bring. Raising goats is not just about having fresh milk, cheese, and meat at your disposal. It's also about the joy and companionship that these lively creatures bring. In recent years, goat raising has seen a surge in popularity. From urban homesteaders to rural farmers, many have found the unique charm of goats hard to resist. But it's not just their playful nature or the promise of homegrown produce that's appealing. It's also the satisfaction of living a more sustainable lifestyle, of being more connected to the food we consume and the earth we inhabit. However, it's important to remember that raising goats is a commitment. It requires time, patience, and a willingness to learn. But for those who take the plunge, the rewards can be immense. Now, are you ready to delve into the fascinating world of goat raising? First things first. Choosing the right breed is crucial. Each breed of goat has unique characteristics and offers different benefits. It's essential to understand these differences to make an informed decision that fits your needs. Let's start with dairy goats. One popular choice is the Nubian. Known for their long, floppy ears and round bodies, Nubians are renowned for the high butterfat content in their milk, making it perfect for cheese and soap making. They also have a friendly and sociable nature, which makes them great companions. Next up is the Alpine breed. Originating from the French Alps, these goats are hardy and adaptable, making them ideal for varying climates. They're prolific milkers and can produce large quantities of milk each day. Alpines are also known for their playful and inquisitive nature, adding a dash of fun to your homestead. Now, if it's meat production you're interested in, consider the Boer or Kiko breeds. Boer goats, originating from South Africa, are highly sought after for their fast growth rate and superior meat quality. They're sturdy and resilient, making them a great choice for those new to goat raising. Kiko goats, on the other hand, come from New Zealand. They're renowned for their ability to thrive in challenging conditions with minimal human intervention. Kikos have excellent maternal instincts, which means less work for you during kidding season. When choosing your breed, consider your local climate and the purpose of raising the goats. If you live in a colder climate, hardier breeds like the Alpine may be more suitable. If you're looking for a pet with benefits, a sociable breed like the Nubian could be perfect. Also, remember to consider the goat's temperament. While all goats are naturally curious, some breeds are more docile, while others are more energetic and playful. If you have children or other animals, a more docile breed might be a better fit. Remember, the breed you choose will significantly influence your goat raising experience. So, take your time, do your research, and choose wisely. Happy goat raising. Once you've chosen your breed, it's time to prepare their new home. Goats are adventurous and curious creatures, so the housing and fencing you provide will play a crucial role in their well-being. First, let's talk about housing. Goats need a dry, well-ventilated place to rest and take shelter from the elements. It doesn't have to be fancy, a simple barn or shed will do. The key is to keep it dry and free from dampness, as wet environments can lead to health problems like pneumonia or hoof rot. It's also essential to ensure good ventilation. Stale, stuffy air can lead to respiratory issues, so your goat house should allow for a steady flow of fresh air but without causing cold drafts. Now onto the flooring. Concrete can be easy to clean, but it can be cold and hard on the goat's legs. Straw bedding on a dirt floor is a good alternative, providing warmth and comfort, and it's easy to replace when needed. Now let's move on to fencing. Goats are known escapists, so a secure fence is non-negotiable. The fence should be sturdy enough to withstand their climbing and leaning tendencies, and tall enough that they can't jump over. 4 to 5 feet high is generally a good rule of thumb. In addition to keeping your goats in, fences serve another equally important purpose, keeping predators out. Depending on your area, you might have to contend with predators like coyotes, bobcats, or even stray dogs. A strong, secure fence is your first line of defense against these threats. Lastly, don't forget about a gate. You'll need a secure gate for easy access to the enclosure. But remember, if you can easily open it, so can a clever goat. So consider a latch that can be secured with a carabiner or lock. Creating a safe and comfortable environment might seem like a lot of work, but remember, it contributes massively to the health and happiness of your goats. So roll up your sleeves and let's get to building that goat paradise. Keeping your goats healthy requires proper nutrition and regular health care. That's the golden rule of goat farming, and it's what we're going to delve into in this segment. Just like us, goats have specific dietary needs that must be met to keep them hale and hearty. Fresh water, for instance, is vital. Goats need a constant supply of clean, fresh water to stay hydrated and healthy, especially in hot weather. Then there's hay. This should form the bulk of a goat's diet, providing essential fiber. Alfalfa hay is a popular choice, packed with protein, vitamins, and minerals. But remember to introduce any new type of hay gradually to avoid digestive upset. Grains are another key component of a goat's diet, offering a concentrated source of energy, protein, and vitamins. But be careful not to overdo it, as too much grain can lead to health problems. A rule of thumb, grains should make up no more than a third of a goat's diet. And let's not forget about minerals. Goats need a balanced intake of minerals like calcium, phosphorus, and selenium. Mineral blocks or loose mineral supplements can help meet these needs. Now let's talk about healthcare. Regular deworming is crucial for goats. Internal parasites can cause a host of problems, from weight loss to anemia. Your vet can recommend a deworming schedule based on your herd's needs. Hoof trimming is another must-do. Overgrown hooves can cause discomfort and even lameness. Aim to trim your goat's hooves every 6 to 8 weeks to keep them in good shape. And then, there are vaccinations. Preventative vaccines can shield your goats from diseases like tetanus and enterotoxemia. Your vet can guide you on the recommended vaccination schedule for your area and herd. In essence, to keep your goats in tip-top shape, a balanced diet and regular healthcare routine are key. Remember, a healthy goat is a happy goat, and a happy goat makes for a successful goat farm. Proper nutrition and healthcare are essential for a thriving goat herd. So keep these tips in mind as you embark on your goat-raising journey. If you're interested in expanding your herd, you'll need to understand goat breeding and kidding. So let's dive into the fascinating world of goat reproduction. Goats typically have a breeding cycle that lasts about 21 days, with the doe or female goat being receptive to the buck or male goat for roughly 1 to 3 days within that cycle. This period of receptivity is known as estrus, and it's the prime time for breeding. Now you might be wondering, how can you tell when a doe is in estrus? Well, she might become more vocal, show a heightened interest in the buck, or display a swollen rear end. These signs can vary from goat to goat, so it's crucial to observe your animals closely. Moving on to pregnancy, which usually lasts about 150 days. During this time, the doe should be provided with a balanced diet and regular health checks. As she gets closer to her due date, you might notice her udder filling with milk and her abdomen dropping. And then we come to the exciting part, kidding, or the birthing process. Kidding can be a straightforward process, with many does managing it without human intervention. However, it's essential to be on hand, just in case. Once the kids or baby goats are born, they'll need to nurse within the first hour to get vital nutrients and antibodies from the doe's colostrum, or first milk. The care for newborn goats extends beyond just feeding. They'll need to be kept warm, as they can't regulate their body temperature at first. Their umbilical cord should be treated with an iodine solution to prevent infection, and they'll need to be checked regularly for signs of illness. Breeding and kidding can be a challenging but rewarding aspect of goat raising. Indeed, there's nothing quite like the sight of healthy, bouncing baby goats to make all the efforts worthwhile. Raising goats can indeed be a fulfilling endeavor. We've traversed the journey together, learning about the importance of choosing the right breed suited to your environment and needs. We've explored the essentials of goat housing and fencing, understanding that a safe and comfortable abode is vital for your goat's well-being. We've delved into the intricacies of goat nutrition and healthcare, realizing that a healthy goat is a happy goat, and we've unpacked the fascinating process of breeding and kidding, witnessing the miracle of new life. Each of these elements plays a crucial role in the successful raising of goats. But remember, it's not just about the technicalities. It's about the bond you form with these amazing creatures, the joy they bring to your homestead, and the invaluable lessons they teach you about life. With dedication and the right knowledge, you too can successfully raise goats. So why not give it a try?